Good to see y'all again. I've been thinking a lot about really just not particularly meaningful shit. Sometimes it's important to just not have any meaningful thoughts and mostly be thinking about some fucking bullshit, shower thought type shit. It's fucking windy out here. Particularly, I'm thinking about how I want to be seen in the internet. Because, it's something I worry about, like a fucking weirdo. But, it doesn't really matter. I've been in the true crime community, specifically on Tumblr. I'm not that deep into it. It's not really I'm kind of a casual as far as it goes. Is there a place I can put this? Just like here? Yeah. So yeah. I'm just kind of casual in this shit. I don't really interact much. I'm kind of a lurker in that community. But I see the way that these people talk about the perps. And, I have my personal favorite perps. Can't really talk about that on YouTube, but, if you're that curious, then, my Tumblr will be in the description. You can just ask me there. But I kind of think about how people on the internet sort of view these people, especially when they were previously creating videos and there's all this footage of them, and I kind of think about just like, I think I'm a narcissist because it might be narcissism. It might be, I might just be like an egotist in general. I don't really have a clear answer. I kind of identify with NPD, but, I haven't really been properly diagnosed. Not that really matters to me, but I want to be seen in that light. I don't want to hurt anybody, but I want to be obsessed over. And it's kind of weird to talk about that. It's why I'm so fucking, shy, it's hard to talk other than the fact that it's super fucking cold out here. But, whatever. I wanna be obsessed over in that fashion. I want people to look through my videos and comb through them with a fine-tooth comb. And feel like they're really getting all the weird layers and idiosyncrasies that make myself up. I love that. I love feeling that. I have that for so many different people. I want people to be parasocial about me. And people look at parasociality as this horrible thing to encourage. You shouldn't be encouraging people to be parasocial about you. You're basically grooming people. I don't really believe that. I think that's kind of a very reductive way to look at it, to put it politely. But I want people to be like that with me. I want to be obsessed over. I want people to look at everything I make and be like, oh, It's so fucking weird. It's weird to talk about this because it's like, am I in the wrong here? Does this just make me a fucking weirdo? I guess it does, and I guess I just don't give a fuck. I guess I just don't care. I've stopped caring a long time ago, My only apprehension is that I sometimes think, I still have these sort of, what's the fucking word? I still have this apprehension around myself that I'm like, am I really being honest with who I am? Am I really being authentic here? And am I doing the wrong thing? Am I saying the wrong thing? Am I encouraging the wrong thing? But, after a while, you just stop fucking caring. And you just start being like, you know what? I want to live my truth. I want to be truthful to me and just not care what people think. I think it's important to be honest about who you are, what you like, what you want to be like. You gotta self-actualize in the way you want to be. Doesn't matter where you go with that. The people I find the most interesting and the most fascinating are people who defy all of the rules of identity, defy all of the rules of how they should behave, defy all of the rules of how they should be as a person. These people are the true revolutionaries to me. And I guess I want to be more honest about the fact that I'm very full of myself. I think about myself a lot. I talk about myself a lot. My perspective is something that I kind of refract into other people's. Like it's my frame of reference, and I'm able to have empathy. I'm able to see what people are going through, but it's usually because I've gone through that before, or because I've gone through something similar. I don't know. I just wanted to ramble. It's therapeutic for me. It's important that I get my thoughts out, because if I don't, then they're just rattling around in there, making me all fucking self-conscious and fucking nervous about absolutely nothing. So, alright. Well, peace.